My name's Hannah. I was in the Marine Corps and I'm going for the helicopter training. I had a lot of family in the military, which is the reason I wanted to join. I grew up with aunts, uncles, grandparents that had joined and hearing the stories, so I wanted to follow in their footsteps. I was a combat engineer at Camp Lejeune right after I finished my training in 2014. One of the things that I remember the most about being in was the camaraderie, whether forced or picked, who you're around, what you get to do, who you get to see, and all that. One of the big things I learned while I was in was rank and like a position of authority does not necessarily make you a leader. It's how you treat your Marines, how you take care of them, and what you do for your people that makes you a leader versus a boss. The time in the military taught me a lot. I'm definitely more focused and driven now than I was before. So that impacted my life in a lot of ways with organization and time management and everything else. Coming out of the service, life was totally different. They don't prepare you for the transition, and it was a big change being around civilians versus the active duty with the lingo and everything else that you're used to. You have to adapt a whole new lifestyle. So something I learned about myself while I was in is how stubborn I am. So once I have my mind set on something, I go for it, which is the same here with this program. I picked MCC because it's the only school in the state that has a helicopter program. Probably one of the only ones in the country even. My time in the military definitely impacted how I view school, how I focus, how I actually study. High school, I wasn't that person. I did the bare minimum. Coming here, I'm definitely more focused and determined to make the better grades. Being a veteran has a lot of pride with it, knowing that you were willing to do things that a lot of people aren't. But it also just is a whole family and a community of its own.